2022, which is definitely going to be a very spiritually uplifting year for all of us. So, my first video today is about Kalsarpa Dosh and worshipping of Manasa Devi, Manasa Mata. So, let us first find out what is Kalsarpa Dosh in astrology. When all the grahas or the planets come inside the axis of Rahu and Ketu, it is known as Kalsarpa Dosh. And there are two types of Kalsarpa Dosh, Angshik and Punya Kalsarpa Dosh. When all the grahas comes inside the axis of Rahu and Ketu, it is known as Purna Kalsarpa Dosh. And the Angshik is when only one planet is not inside the axis of Rahu Ketu and rest the 8 planets are inside. It is known as Angshik Kalsarpa Dosh. Now what happens during Kalsarpa Dosh? Kalsarpa Dosh generally delays our marriage, delays the childbirth, delays the success, delays the progress in many fields. Like we are not getting the results of our efforts. So it is not considered as a very good yoga in astrology, but definitely there are exceptions where people with Kalsarpa Dosh has reached a great heights in their life. So now there are actually 144 type of Kalsarpa Dosh depending on the ascendant. We know there are 12 ascendants, that is 12 Rashis, and each Rashi has 12 type of Kalsarpa Dosh. So can give 12 type of Kalsarpa Dosh. So we are having 144 type of Kalsarpa Dosh now. All this Kalsarpa Dosh needs a definite type of pariharam, but I will suggest you from my studies and experience that when we worship Manasa Devi, Manasa Mata, we get relief from all type of Kalsarpa doshas. So now we will like to know who is Manasa Devi and how she is so great. When we worship her to remove our Kalsarpa dosh, how we get benefited. So I would like to tell you a little bit about Manasa Mata. Now Manasa Mata is the putri of Lord Shiva. It is believed that a great spark Jyoti has come out of Lord Shiva and Manasa Devi was born. And when during the Puranic event of Halahal Vish churning out to Samudramachan and Halahal Vish coming out and Shiva consuming the full Halahal Vish, that Halahal Vish was actually making Lord Shiva's throat very painful and he was suffering from pain. Then Manasa Mata came. She sat on Shiva's jata on the top of his head and she consumed almost half of the Halahal Vish. She became blue and that pacified Lord Shiva a lot, and she stopped that Halahal Vish in the throat of Lord Shiva. And then Shiva blessed her to be the goddess. And we know that Manasa Mata is the saver of all Nagas, as per the story where Samrat Parikshit was killed by Takshak and his son was doing the yagna, Janmejaya was doing the yagna to destroy all the Sarpas in the world. Then Manasa Devi's son Astik, he came and stopped the yagna, and after that all the Sarpas gave her the honor of being called as Nagmata. So it is believed any type of curse from snakes or Sarpadosh or Kalsarpadosh and even snake bites do not affect you if you are worshipper of Ma Manasa. Now I hail from Bengal and we have a great tradition of worshipping Ma Manasa throughout the month of Shravana, and there are jagarans on her name, pujas on her name, and especially Nag Panchami day we do puja of Manasa Mata. Generally it is seen that Manasa Mata is surrounded by 7 serpents around her. Like that, when we do her japa taking 7 names of Manasa Mata. Now Manasa Mata's biggest temple is at Haridwar, and she is also known as Manasa Mata because during the Mahishasur Vad, Mata Parvati came out as Mata Parashakti from the eyes of the 3 gods Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh to fulfill the desire of the gods, that is to kill Mahishasur. So she is also named as Manasa Devi who fulfills the desire of her devotees. And this is another story of Manasa Mata. It is considered as the same Devi. Both are considered the same Devi, and Manasa Mata is having lots of temple all across Bengal, Odisha, and all the eastern part of the India. And she is having very different names, and she is known as the mother of the Sarpas, the serpents. She is known as Nag Mata. She is known as Astik Mata. She is known as Visharani. So when we do the japa, and we get the blessing of Mansa Devi, Mansa Mata.